So you want those sexy defined cheekbones, huh? Well, you came to the right place, because today I'm gonna tell you exactly how to get those. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's Maverick here. I hope you all are having an awesome day so far. Real quick, if you like what you see here, I'd really appreciate it if you pull out your phone and follow me on Instagram at BrettMVRK. I put a lot of really cool stuff on there you won't find anywhere else. So let's get right into it. What is mewing? Is it meowing? Is this a cat video? Is it mewing? Is this Pokemon or something? No. Mewing is a method of fundamental habits and exercises that you can start implementing to actually get better facial structure. It's founded by the British orthodontist Mike Mew, and it works, and it's a growing movement, and people are seeing crazy changes in the shape of their face, such as higher cheekbones, better jawlines, hollow cheeks, and just better facial structure in general. So you may be surprised to find out that the face actually consists of different sections of bone that come together at facial fissures or seams. And you can actually see proof of this in this little indent right above your upper lip here. You see a little indent in there? That's because that is where one of these seams actually formed and solidified and where your face came together. Crazy, right? So we now know that with proper facial posture and doing these other different exercises and whatnot, you can actually change the shape of your face dramatically, especially before the age of 25, where your face is a little bit more solidified and gonna be in its permanent state. So the younger you are, the better it is to start implementing these. And the first and most important part of mewing is proper tongue posture. You probably never thought about your tongue, and that could be holding you back greatly. See, what you want is to have your tongue flat up against the roof of your mouth, especially in the back, this posterior region right here. Allow me to introduce you to my little friend here. This is Chomper, and this is your tongue and mouth, right? What you want is to have your tongue pressed completely flat against the roof of your mouth, especially in the back right here, with the tip of your tongue ending just before your teeth starts. And with constant pressure up against the roof of your mouth after a long period of time, you can achieve a facial upswing. This is opposed to a facial downswing. A downswung face is where it kind of just looks like your face melts into your neck. You don't have a pronounced chin or jawline. This is a consequence of relaxed tongue and facial muscles, as well as mouth breathing through your nose. That's why that word actually became an insult, mouth breather, right? It's because you just look inferior. So when you achieve a facial upswing, you are decreasing the height of your face. You don't have this elongated face look. And when you decrease your face height, you increase your face width, pushing those cheekbones outward, making them protrude more and making them stand out more. When we look at the face, we see that the cheekbone consists primarily of the junction of the maxilla and the zygoma bone. That is your cheekbone. And that 24/7 upwards pressure from your tongue will actually make your zygoma expand and protrude outwards. So you need to make sure that that tongue is attached, like sealed to the roof of your mouth. And one of the best ways I found to do this, I call the gum spreading exercise. So to do that, you just want a bunch of gum, I'd say 3 or 4. I'm just using this orbit. Chew it up into a ball. Probably should have done this before the video. So you have your chewed up gum ball, then I place it right here in the front of my mouth, just behind my teeth. And then with my tongue, I spread it back all the way upon the roof of my mouth, from the front all the way to the back, and then just keep spreading it back and forth. This will train your tongue to stick to the roof of your mouth because of the constant repetitions of pushing the gum against the roof of your mouth. So that's the first thing that you need to master, and you need to make it a daily habit 24/7. Next, you have to practice proper eating. You probably think you're eating just fine, but it's likely that you are not. You are probably still eating as if you were a child or a little baby, and they eat unlike an adult should. You see, you're probably using way too much cheek. Your cheek is made up by this muscle called the buccinator muscle. And when you activate it a lot, just like any other muscle, it will develop and it'll get bigger. That's why you see people that are not overweight, but yet they still have chubby cheeks, because they have overly developed buccinator muscles. And how do you get this? From sucking too hard or eating with too much cheek. You're going like this, and I don't know, doing weird stuff like that. So you need to relax your cheek muscle and use only your masseter muscles, you know, for your jaw and your tongue. So chewing up your food a lot and then crushing the food against the roof of your mouth with your tongue, again, achieving that pressure upwards. And then when you swallow, you just gather it all up and then with one sweeping motion, push it all back to the back of your throat and then down your throat without any sucking movement. I know it seems weird and a little bizarre, but I promised you it works. And then there's one more thing that you can do that I'm gonna share with you that can help you achieve that high cheekbone look. And that is actually improving your jaw and developing this masseter muscle right here. You know, like we said earlier, you can develop your buccinator muscle. You are also able to develop your masseter muscle. These muscles right here in the corner of your jaw. You see, when you develop those, they will actually get larger and stretch your skin on your cheek tight, giving you that hollow cheek look. And when it looks like your cheek dips in a bit, that's gonna make your cheekbones look more pronounced. So there's a couple ways that you can do this. One of them just being eating a lot harder foods. You see, us as Americans in modern society or wherever you are, probably eat a lot softer foods than they did back in the tribesmen days where they were, you know, shredding coconuts and eating hard nuts and meats that required a lot more chewing than we do when we're eating, you know, fast food and all this other junk, right? So eating harder foods, or you can do something called large bolus chewing, basically chewing a large gum ball. So I just get 5 or 6 pieces, do repetitions on the right side, do repetitions on the left side, and then a few with my tongue, just pressing my tongue up. And as a matter of fact, this is such a growing movement. There's even products that you can purchase to give you these same movements, such as Chisel, which I actually did a video where I used Chisel for 30 days straight and actually got some pretty good results. So I'll link that down below as well. But I wanna warn you now that the changes are gonna be very, very slow and gradual. You're not gonna see drastic changes right away, but a combination of developing your masseter as well as perfecting your tongue posture, giving you that upwards pressure, and then doing correct chewing, you can make a little bit of change here, a little bit of change here, a little bit of change here, and over time, those can make a huge difference. If you look at the celebrities or people you look up to that have good facial structure, it is likely that they actually just have these habits naturally. Maybe they're not eating coconuts and stuff, but they probably have proper tongue posture. They probably have good posture with their head resting above their shoulders. They're not leaning forward with this nerd neck, and they probably are chewing and eating food like an adult, not like an infant suckling at a teat. So that's gonna do it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments anything else you want me to cover. If you haven't already, subscribe, turn those post notifications on, and until next time, peace.